Extraordinary Lutheran Ministries revealed that one of their members is in a secret, and I'm going to quote them here, a secret poly and non-monogamous relationship. That this person, pictured here, lives with two other people and indulges in all kinds of sex, and they believe, these Lutheran ministers, not our kind of Lutheran, a different kind of synod, these Lutheran ministers believe that this is the right way, that ELCA's policy on cohabitation without marriage is wrong and is outdated, but for all of their bravery, they're not willing to name the person, and that person is not willing to stand out because, they don't want to lose their pension. How brave of them to say that we need to change God's word and policy yet again, but they're not willing to give us a Bible passage or the actual name. 15 years ago, ELCA stood up and said, we need to let gay and lesbians preach and teach as long as they're in a committed monogamous relationship. They twisted Paul's words, saying Paul's not against any kind of gay sex, just non-committed gay sex. And look now, 15 years later, the same people said, who cares what Paul says? It's all about what I want. My point with this is how our sinful human mind thinks. Is that if you carve out an exception, if you put God's word to the side and you think, well, I don't want that to apply so I can enjoy this sin, that's never enough. Give yourself 15 years on whatever sin you say today is okay. Heck, give yourself 15 weeks or 15 minutes. Your sinful heart is going to create something else for you to enjoy because that's what our sinful heart wants. It wants more sin. It doesn't always want Jesus. And if you can find a bunch of people who wear some cool clothes and have the name Lutheran across their chest, and that's okay, right? Well, so much more for me, right? As long as you can tell me my sin's okay, I'll give you some money. Psalm 63. I have seen you in the sanctuary and beheld your power and glory. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. Your love is better than life, better than poly sex, better than cohabitation sex, better than anything else our sinful hearts can make. It's better than life. Your love will take me to heaven and rescue me from this pit of sin. Your love will give me grace and forgiveness for all of the times I've failed. Your love is ever present with me. Humans try to make a poor imitation, and we're really good at it, right? If you're honest with yourself, you can't just pick on them. You look in the own mirror as I do. We're really good at manufacturing human loves, thinking that's better. It isn't. No, Lord, your love is better than life. I've seen you in the sanctuary. I worship and I praise you. You give me eternal value. Don't let me sell that for some sort of human pleasure that I'll never be satisfied with. I'll need something more again 15 minutes later. Your love is better than life. Rest in that today, dear brother and sister.